Everton's team shows that Eamon O'Keefe keeps the number 11 shirt after a goal in a good game in the losing match against Arsenal last week, which means that Joe McBride has to be happy with being sub. But there is an important change in defence. John Gidman is injured, and the club captain Mike Lyons returns for his first full game for 10 weeks after knee trouble, although he has, of course, been on the subs bench for 5 matches. Lyons should be seeing a lot this afternoon of Paul Mariner, the Ipswich striker, who's the current leader of the England attack. And Mariner has scored a goal in each of the last 3 matches against Everton. The Ipswich lineup shows they're back at full strength, with Eric Gates returning after being suspended for 2 matches, and O'Callaghan, who deputised for him so well, is now the number 12. And by the way, Ipswich have lost only twice in the league this season. The referee, Malcolm Heath of Stoke-on-Trent, who inspected the pitch at 1 o'clock, decided it could be played on, talking to Paul Mariner, relaxing the players, and it will be Everton to kick off. Everton, who've lost their last 3 league matches, dropped from 6th to 10th. Ipswich with 9 points out of a possible 10 in their last 5 games. Very much the team in form, and beat Birmingham 5-1 in midweek to go top of the table. George Burley with the throw. He only found Hartford. Played back, McMahon wasn't firm enough, and Walk took it quite easily. Billy Wright. Hartford. Good turn by Varady, but good covering as well by Burley. Mills and Cooper, the goalkeeper, the only non-international in the side. Well, the ball skidded awkwardly off the ground there, Brazil, and the goalkeeper had to be brave, low and quick. The ball came very awkwardly off the pitch, skidded forward, and Brazil was quickest to it, but the goalkeeper smartly out, whereas defenders had failed, he was there. Tyson to Mills. On to Tyson again. Oh, he did well again, Mariner. And right out of the mouth of the goal by Kevin Ratcliffe to centre-back. Ratcliffe, only 20, coming back there. Mariner spun on that. The ball flying into the empty goal. And there was Ratcliffe to knock it away. Michael Mills having trouble down there with wind and mud. Hit that one truly. And Osman was penalised. Bailey for Everton. This is Hartford. Appeal for offside, not given this time. It's McMahon. Mills and away. Lyons and Billy Wright, the 2 defenders who've come up with the attack. And Wright got there. Well, the defender touched it as well, so another corner to Everton. Taken by Ross. This time Lyons made the run. And the angle was almost impossible for O'Keefe. In the way, and Mills again. Mills trying to go to Varady, who's trying to find Walk. Now this is Ross. Right up on the outside, number 4. Oh, knocked away by Burley. Right behind him was O'Keefe. This is McMahon. Oh! Brilliant save by Paul Cooper. But what a tremendous shot by the youngster. He's got 3 goals this season, and he hit balls like that. Well, that was a tremendous shot. He really got hold of it, and Cooper down so fast and did well to hold it. Ratcliffe's header, picked up by Tyson. Oh, for what happened there? Lyons seemed to stop. He must have heard a whistle. And he stopped. Burley came screaming up at the back, and Lyons stopped. Now, well, he obviously thought he heard the whistle. He thought something had happened and play had stopped. It hadn't. And if that ball, that cross by Burley, had gone into the net, because McDonough didn't seem to do much about it either, the goalkeeper, it would have stood. And the referee now having a word with Gordon Lee and the Everton bench. And I think there must have been a whistle in the crowd. Well, certainly that would have been most unfortunate for Everton if the ball had gone in the net. Oh, Ratcliffe. That's Walk, now Gates to Burley. Everton getting players back quickly now. Well, you may be able to hear the announcement in the background. Someone did blow a whistle in the crowd, which put Mike Lyons off. That was Mariner's header, but Mike Lyons' complaint was obviously justified. And it could have been very expensive for Everton. So Mike Lyons' complaint to the referee recognised as being just, and that announcement asking someone in the crowd not to use a whistle. Of course, the response has been a chorus of whistles. And now Varady with a real chance. And it hit Mickey Mills' heels. Well, Ipswich lucky to escape then. Probably with the public address announcement, the players' concentration going a little bit over the whistle incident. And Varady had a chance then. And Mickey Mills was lucky because the ball, when Varady tried to turn it at the back of him, bounced back off Mills' heels. Well, that was the last route attack of a finely contested first half. And we rejoin the game shortly after the break. Murray went hurdling again. Hartford. Eastoe back to Hartford. Good play by Everton. O'Keefe. In the middle is Varady. And the angle really was too tight to chance a shot. The cross might have been better, but O'Keefe showed a lot of confidence then and apologises now to Varady. The shot was well struck, but Cooper perfectly positioned. Tyson checking back. Burley. Taking on Varady, and surely obstruction. Emery Varady, ball of Hungarian parents in this country. Burley with a kick. Osman arriving on the scene late, but it never got there. Buren! Plucked out of the air with supreme ease and confidence by McDonough. Buren really tanked that with his left foot. Connor took it very clean. White. By Burley, now Eastoe, and cleared by Brazil. Back come Everton again. Commander number 3, Bailey. Oh, well headed away by Butcher. Bailey. Well, in the course of well over 100 games, Bailey's never been on the score sheet more than twice for Everton, but he was on the way then, and even the referee enjoyed it. Because conditions are very tricky. Mills. Mariner only led it to Hartford. Asa Hartford, been with West Bromwich, then Manchester City, briefly with Nottingham Forest, and arrived here at a cost of £400,000. Hartford again. All seems to be threaded through him. Ratcliffe. Tyson. Very easily taken out, and very nicely stunned too. Burley. Gates and Ratcliffe. And Gates, well, it broke for him to Brazil. And the ball finally goes loose to the goalkeeper, McDonough. The referee might well have penalised Gates then, who appeared to jump at the player, Ratcliffe, and gained the advantage as a result. Mirror didn't know where it had gone, but it found Brazil. Gates. Burley. Tyson. Brazil. All too complicated, too close. What a good player this number 7, Steve McMahon, is. At 19, he really is playing so well in the midfield. Bailey. Eastoe. All well stopped by Osman. Gates. Wide is Mariner. Really enjoyed much space so far. Looking for the space for the shot this time. And the policing player was Mickey Lyons. Back in the side, and is so solid in defence and so influential as well. And Lyons was injured then in the tackle. And don't forget, this is his first game for 10 weeks, full game. He had knee trouble, but this time the thigh's being looked at. Gordon Lee will be anxious not to lose Lyons in this match, and his availability next week, of course, in the cup tie against Liverpool. Lyons just flexing the damaged leg. Burley's header, Mariner. Hartford got it to O'Keefe. And again, Cooper so clearly with his handling. Well, Hartford there nipped in very, very quickly to play the ball short to O'Keefe. O'Keefe took on the defenders, but once again, Cooper right in the right place. Russell Osman for Ipswich. Bailey. Ratcliffe. Bailey. McMahon. O'Keefe. Very elusive. Oh, there was a ricochet then, an appeal for hands, and the referee ignored it. O'Keefe, who of course scored that storming goal against Arsenal from a long way out last week, got hold of that one. He really is brave in the way he attacks defences. He's not afraid to take them on. The shot was well hit. It was touched on the way through, and hands claimed Everton. Over 25,500 in the ground. And Joe McBride, the man of keepers, replaced to the side to come on for the last few minutes to see if he can win the match for Everton. A pause for O'Keefe, signed from the non-league club Mossley in 1979 when he was 26 for only £25,000. Deserves the pat on the back. Butcher found Mariner. The back pass wasn't hit. Ross to Verratti. Butcher again. Lyons. Both sides so aware that one goal now will certainly settle it. 5 minutes to go. Hartford. On to McMahon. All right in there. McBride, his first touch, and he was stopped by Osman. Powered back in by Mick Lyons. And the captain sets an example. And Paul Cooper smiles back at Mick Lyons. Two pros admiring each other's work. Lyons really drove that in. And Cooper, as ever, was there again. It's Ross. Burley. McMahon. It ricocheted away off Billy Wright. Ball knocked around there, dangerously for Ipswich, and they escape. Referee blows the whistle for the last time. And the two teams go off the field without a goal being scored. But my word, they know they've been in a competition.